let's just take a typical example. I think there was something that circulated on social media lately talking about your convention involving one pastor. Pastor Moses, I want to remember, because this was on every lip on social media, that you masterminded the beating of Pastor Amu in his church somewhere. Is it true that the CNBC got involved in the beating of that pastor?
Those are allegations to destroy the church. Had been dismissed in April 2022, and when he was dismissed, a college of pastors went to that church on Sunday, and he was dismissed openly. We dismissed him and we asked him to leave. And after that, I followed up. I went to that church to make sure that he had left. All right, but when he left, these are things that I hear. When he left, he went and somebody took somebody's land and gave him to build his own church. So it was taken to the traditional council. He snubbed the traditional council. And so the thing was taken to Kwifon. And then the Kwifon entered it and had him beaten as they did. That is a bit of the story that I know. It was not CNBC that masterminded it. It's just a way. Sometimes you give the dog a bad name to hang it. So he intended giving CNBC a bad name to hang it, which is not true.
Some say that
never gone to the Kwifon.
Some say that when the Kwifon came beating, they asked the Christians he had then to move back to the former church.
I don't know, but they never did it. They have not come back to the former church. The former church is there with their pastor. Okay. The former church has a pastor now. So we asked him to leave. We never asked him to not begin a church. We asked him to leave our church.
Why dismiss a pastor?
Because he acted on norms that were out of our norms as a Baptist. One of the things he did, one, he was an insubordinate pastor. Okay. And as a pastor, when you graduate from the seminary, you sign a document in the executive president's office giving you your terms of reference, how you minister. And so when you violate any of those documents and we try to bring you back and you refuse, we have a right to dismiss you.
Was he against the Bible or just ethics norms put in place?
He had some false teachings.
Okay. Some of them?
Yes, he had some false teachings. He would tell Christians, one was that Christmas should not be celebrated. Yes, that was what I can say. That's what break the camel. He even argued with Christians in the church. When he came and he was trying to tell them that, and we sent a pastor to talk to him. We called him in the ministerial council, but he will not change. So he had nothing to do but to dismiss him.
So he argued that Christmas should not be celebrated. Yes. Argued with the Christians, and this causes.
Christians were arguing with him.
And this causes dismissal.
Yes, we say no, we will not get that in. It's a duration.
All right, let's get to talk briefly ministry before we close this interview, Reverend. Look at the church in Cameroon. Where is the church found now in Cameroon? That time you went to the seminary, the call of God. You were coming out, you had a burden. Are you sure the church today still pursues what you had as a burden there?
Yes, they have not derailed from their course. The purpose of the church stands the purpose of the church. If it is CBC, I've not seen them abandoning the purpose of the church. If it is CNBC, if one person have done it, it is not a collective action that the church has not pursued the main purpose for which it's existing for. I don't think so.
So if somebody says the church in Cameroon is failing, you don't stand to agree with such a person?
I doubt if I will stand to.